Hello everyone, this is Jameson Oxford, your Dungeon Master, and I wanted to start off this particular episode with a little apology. Our first recording, we had very poor habits, and since then we've gotten much better. This is a new endeavor for all of us, and we are learning more and more every time. Once again, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the Torchlit Tavern.
We shouldn't say that either.
I just hit record.
No, I'm just.
You didn't say that. On
No, I'm
record,
just
right?
saying. So I was just thinking.
No, that's the most important one we should never say.
Yeah.
We should never say, fuck. Yeah, fuck.
Oh, damn it! Now
God damn it!
Now Redactyl will have
has
to do a thing.
You fucking asshole!
I'm very mad at them. Okay. Okay. Oh, I already have a clip out.
It's D&D time.
We last left off with a short barked argument about shutting the fuck up.
I believe he's gonna walk in my footsteps, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the Scooby-Doo sneak.
Of course you can. So roll stealth with disadvantage.
Oh fucking god.
Me too.
Damn it.
To be fair, it was your first roll.
Yeah.
So
11 stealth.
Do I need to stealth?
Are you hanging out with him?
I mean, he followed me.
Yes.
I didn't follow him.
I got here first, and then he came up behind me, so...
Randall is what you call a mobile distraction.
Am I rolling stealth?
Yeah.
If you're trying to move up on wherever you're going quietly.
I am indeed.
You're a rogue.
That is a 20 total.
Alright, so there's this big... How tall is your character, Randall?
I would say about 6 foot, 6'1".
Okay.
Human, average height for a guy.
Pretty tall, lanky dude.
I
Sneaking
am-
through the
that
woods.
is average
Not
height for
very.
human males.
Not very. What did you roll?
What?
What did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, not particularly well, and the halfling just seems to be taking advantage of that.
Roy is 100% following behind Randall. Or, I'm sorry, your character name?
Fugly.
Fugly?
Oh, fine, isn't it?
What's up?
Your character's name.
Well, I guess you don't know it yet.
Yeah, right? Well, yeah, I'm following very closely behind Randall's character with my 20 stealth.
In case I make more noise, give me a second.
Jay is currently throwing pizza in the oven because we're fat bitches.
Cause we're nerds playing D&D.
Listen, you gonna backsass me, boy?
Yeah, I am. I'm fucking DM.
He'll front sass you if you ask for it.
Yeah.
I like backsass.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame anybody.
Yeah, you were saying earlier you haven't had hanky panky. Me and you were playing footsie for like 5 minutes earlier.
That was supposed to be between me and you.
Yeah, well, don't lie to your friends.
Hey, dickhead, isn't that a 6th date thing?
No,
Eighth date. We've known each other a while.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter. We've known each other for years.
Hey, I listened.
I should put out more for Jay. In all honesty.
I mean, yeah, I listened to you.
I mean, I
listened to
would.
How many dates it takes?
I mean, I would.
I remember that shit. Hand stuff was at 6. Foot
Yep.
stuff was at 8. Pay attention.
I think that hobgoblin's giving me the eye too.
You're not sure. You
Yeah.
actually weren't sure of the sex of that hobgoblin either.
Yeah. Okay, so walking to the ship.
Going
Yes.
to the
Alright,
ship.
so...
We're going to the ship. What?
What?
Meanwhile, back at the door. God damn it. Fuck.
Oh,
Shit.
Picking lock.
you get in.
Damn it.
You're in. You took 20. You get it. You're in. What is it you're trying to do there?
Does you have a cash register or something? I don't know how mercantile places work in your fantasy land here.
There are cash registers.
Oh, cool.
He had a decent shop. Yeah, he might own one. It's a gnomish contraption.
Okay, I roll up to his desk
The old school mechanical ones.
area. Yeah. I roll up to his desk area, and I look for like a piece of paper or some shit, something to write with.
You find it.
There's
There's a quill and some ink.
I write, sorry about the upstairs, and I leave him.
You know what? Actually, back up. You find a quill and ink sitting on the desk, but because parchment is not cheap, it's in a locked desk. There's a locked cabinet directly below the quill. We're now going to spend another 20 minutes while he tries to pick that lock.
Back to us.
Or are we?
And he's like just like being good at stealth. I'm doing the Scooby Doo like sneak walk. Old school Scooby Doo. I want to reference, not back when they had one background.
Oh,
There's more than one.
You're right. Actually, what's new Scooby Doo is decent.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a newer. I watched it when I was a kid. It was decent.
How young are you?
I'm the baby. I'm the baby of this group.
That is
remember?
true.
When I was a kid, oh my god.
Right.
Oh man, I just made everyone flinch at this table.
Okay, so you guys, you get to the end of this, like this furrow of torn up ground and tree life, and at the end is this wreckage of. It reminds you guys of a ship.
Holy shit!
Like a boat?
Wow, you went for the low hanging fruit there, didn't you?
Immediately.
Like a boat?
Sort of. It's got a lot of parts added on. Namely, it seems to have sails sticking out of the sides. And there is a lot of metal on it that you wouldn't normally see on a ship.
Be afraid.
Can I roll Arcana to see?
But yeah, it's basically a ship just crashed in the middle of the mainland that came out of the sky.
And
Can I roll
built sideways.
history to see if it looks like the Star Blaster?
Go for it.
That's a 12.
It does not look like the Star Blaster.
Can I roll Arcana to see if this is a magical word?
It actually looks like it was woven out of wicker.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Like the shape is very boat-like, but when it comes down to it, it looks.
This is going.
Yeah, it's like somebody grew it. Strangely, like it looks very organic.
Weirdest seeds ever.
And there's this deflated piece of fabric that's like just coat like strewn next to it that seems to that was contained in something else.
Arcana. I wanted to do Arcana.
Okay, do Arcana.
To see if this is arcane origin or
Okay.
magical. If there's like magical radiation, I'm gonna go. We need to get the hazmat suits.
So what are you checking?
Fucking.
Are you
Hazmat
checking?
suits?
Wow, you rolled a Mitch.
Yeah, I rolled a
If we say we rolled a Mitch, that's a 4 for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
Mitch has
7
rolled
total.
a million dice since I've known him, and he's rolled 4.
999,000.
Lots.
9 million times.
Lots of 4s.
What's like 50% of the time 4? 4 is he's his favorite number. He loves it.
It's a lot of 4s.
It's so many fours. But yeah, so
4.
it's a 5% chance that Mitch makes it 100.
I guess you could say I'm gonna roll that forever.
Dude,
Just a low-hanging fruit party.
you
But
really, you really forced that.
Mitch, get in the garbage.
Oh.
At least you can use the force.
Somebody time me out 10 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were leaving because of the jokes. I didn't blame you.
I mean, I wanted to.
7
But
total.
I didn't blame you.
I live here.
7 total, Jay.
Okay. So yeah, you don't set like okay. So your magic check gives you no information. Like this is, you don't know what this is.
Not my jurisdiction.
Yeah, very much not. What do you do?
I am
you
looking
open that locked
around.
chest, or that locked cabinet, and find
Goddamn
paper.
time.
I'm looking around for people. Are there any people around here?
Oh yeah.
Is it just us? Because I mean, we were walking up on some wreckage apparently.
Yeah.
And
There's
you said there were
there's
people
a
earlier.
big hole. The ship is the size of like a merchant vessel. It's pretty large. It's 2 decks. There's a hole toward the aft that like you guys can see, and like if you wanted to go into it, it'd be the easiest way into the ship. And those tracks that you guys saw earlier, like the fact that there's other people who've gone through here, but they went. You can tell that they were already in.
Oh, they're already inside.
Also, I should mention this just for your reference. Dark vision goes out to 120 feet with, and I can
The
see like
warlock one,
perfectly.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're ridiculous. I remember the fucking dark vision for warlocks is
pretty great.
So
absurd.
All right,
You write a note?
I'm going to.
Mitch is trying.
Hold on, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce writes a note, but Mitch is trying to be good and not point out that these guys just came across some lady laid out in the woods, but somebody's already crawled into her aft hole.
Oh my god, damn it. Anyways, Roy.
Anyways, Bruce writes his note.
Roy.
Bruce writes a brief and apologetic letter.
I publicly condemn what you just said and privately applaud it.
Can I have Roy do his thing? Because now I'm just disappointed.
Was that my turn? Did I burn my turn?
Damon cringes for reasons he doesn't know.
Being a warlock, I'm getting used to that.
Or just shudders.
God, it feels like someone's...
The world just suddenly
Did
feels
somebody mark
bad.
10 minutes for me? Like I said.
Yeah, you got 8 more minutes still. Pizza, we're talking about.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll stealth to, hop in their ship.
Okay. Do you follow him? Do you tell him not to follow you? What do you do?
I'm just gonna go.
You're just gonna do your
I'm
thing?
gonna go
Just
too.
gonna go.
Just gonna see how this goes. Alright.
You
I'm
don't
just
even
gonna
ask.
go. He's not with me. We're not in a party.
right.
Yeah,
He's
but
just
you're
there.
sneaking and he's following you.
Yeah.
Actually, he's
I mean-
leading the way.
Yeah, remember because
Originally.
you're walking in my steps?
I mean, originally, yeah, that was when we were walking out into the open, and there may have been people about to shoot
Alright,
at us.
so you're just gonna head right in ahead of him.
Yes.
You run ahead.
I want to get in that
He seems
asshole.
to be very much in awe of the ship.
Right
while
up that
he's
aft
doing
hole?
that.
Right up the
after.
afthole.
I'm gonna
Yeah, we're going up the aft hole. Alright.
straight through the aft hole.
Okay. Are you
He's not even
gonna
gonna ask.
Are you gonna like prep in any way?
I said I was
Spit for luck?
I said I was gonna roll stealth.
Okay.
Do you have some sort of protection?
I'm
that
Yeah.
you're
Do you
gonna
have
use to keep
protection to
yourself
go up the
safe?
aft hole?
Anything
He
could
cast
be
mage armor.
anything could be in there.
I'm wearing leather armor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay, you're good.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
he's got the sheepskin on. He's good.
All right, go ahead.
Obviously, come on. This is my first.
You gotta be
day.
careful with the afthole, though.
This is my first day. It's my 7th.
Roll
I've
your
been here a
stealth. You as well if you fall on.
I'm going in, yeah, so I'll roll stealth. But I probably lost track of him and doing it by myself. Because he's probably good at this and I suck. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
week. That's a 12 total.
That's funny, because I rolled an 11 naturally and 14 total.
Oh, wow. Mr. Locke's got skills all of a sudden. All right.
This is awkward. I don't want him coming up to me doing demon stuff.
So yeah, you walk up and you move into the this ship and you kick a rock and you're like, it's not loud, but you're like. Meanwhile, you silently feel this presence behind you who hasn't made any sound.
Oh my god. There's ship in the aft hole? Oh.
There's ship in the aft hole. There's bits of ship everywhere.
I need a shower. I can feel your disappointment.
Alright, so once you get inside, you are...
I can feel the fans' disappointment. They haven't even felt it yet.
Yeah, they just met me.
I can feel the disappointment of the fans that don't even know how disappointed they are in me yet.
Bob, our one viewer, is very disappointed. in me.
Luckily, we feed on that disappointment. It gives us power and strength.
God, I feel like I should.
So the inside of this ship, there is a jumble of what they just look like. They look like there's barrels and kegs strewn about. A lot of them have burst open, and they contain some sort of black powder. It's exactly the way you would expect a crashed ship to look. But this ship was not a merchant vessel. You can tell that.
Okay.
The ship is decked for war.
For war. That's
Want to go to Warbalaki?
that's ominous. So I'm gonna keep sneaking around and looking for
All right.
people or anything.
Roll perception.
This app has seen some shit.
Actually, I just thought about something I'll do once he's done.
Okay.
That's a 21 total.
Fuck!
All right. Do you roll
He sees
perception?
some shit.
Actually, I'm gonna roll investigation
Do it.
to see if I can.
Meanwhile, you can hear the sound from above you in the second, what you would guess is the second deck. You hear what sounds like people having a skirmish.
They're fighting. Alright.
I rolled a 20 on investigation. I'm gonna see if there's anything decent around here, anything good, and also if I could discover the cause of maybe why this occurred. Maybe like why there's a ship that fell out of the sky and landed outside my city.
Why
Well, your
somebody just
investigation
blew this lady's
suggests that
app
the
right
giant
out.
hole in the aft end that you crawled through may have been part of the problem.
Oh, that's a ship situation.
Also, the fact that, as far as you can tell, nothing should have made this thing fly.
Weird.
but I mean, nothing should have made it also appear out of the middle of the air in a flash of light as well.
Oh, that's not the weirdest.
You also, with your investigation check, you do find a pony keg filled with gunpowder.
Dude,
that didn't break.
Taking that.
See, a lot of it, like technically, like you're in the ship, but like the whole bottom of the ship did rip off. Like it just ground itself away. Mm-hmm. So like you're on dirt in the ship, right? And you're inside underneath on the bottom deck. But the bottom deck is like gone. So whatever was managed to stay in the ship as it ground along like sandpaper across the forest floor.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So there's
rocks
there's a handful of kegs. A lot of them have busted open, and their shit just got strewn across the ground as it traveled.
I'm gonna take that pony keg.
Yeah, there's a pony keg of gunpowder, and you recognize it as gunpowder, like straight up. You're like, well, that's expensive.
Well, that can blow up.
Because gunpowder in this world at this point, fairly new resource.
Dope.
Recently, we have invented cannons and pistols. It's sort of like
common knowledge, but it's not common, right?
Yes.
Like everyone knows it, but
you can get guns. They're not easy to get. It's the way to make gunpowder is it's in demand at this point. It's not a common thing.
They don't have phosphorus.
I mean, if you've ever tried to grind up,
but
if you've ever tried,
they haven't figured out ways to get large amounts of it yet.
Yeah, and if you've ever tried to grind up a gun, it's really difficult, and that's why getting gunpowder is so expensive.
Yeah, have you ever tried to put a gun against a cheese grater?
Low-hanging fruit.
Give me some, Mitch.
I'm not sure what worries me more, the low-hanging fruit or how proud they were for picking it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
am I able to figure out what it is that they happen to be fighting about?
No, you just hear the sounds of combat happening above you.
Clang, clang.
Do I hear that, or am I just busy?
Did you roll a perception check?
No,
you rolled an investigation.
Yes.
You seemed kind of dead set on looking around, so.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. So I'm just looking and moving
and
shit
you're hearing
around.
it through a floor, so it's not like resoundingly obvious.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move shit around then.
Yeah, I would say that, like, it's just one of those things where, like, if you're paying attention to it, it's kind of obvious that sound shouldn't be happening. But at the same time, there's also a lot of groaning and creaking. Like, this
fire.
Place, surprisingly, nothing's on fire.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And you expected, you're pretty confident in that because
okay,
if something was on fire,
part of your
whole thing would have gone
check,
boom.
Yeah, part of your investigation check, you realize that whatever knocked this out of the sky was not fire.
Oh my god, I got fire spells.
I know you do. You're a warlock.
Yeah, we're going to give you some information that's important. There's gunpowder everywhere.
What, a bigger crater?
Alright, trigger finger the warlock.
I'm a good boy.
And I'm trying to think what else I could hand out.
What about hands?
I'm going to say you also find a small chest along with the pony keg because you rolled a pretty good investigation check. And but it's locked.
Okay.
I know a guy who could pick that lock.
It's easy enough that you can pick it up and carry it. The same way as the pony keg. You hear the sounds. Do you tell him about it? Because he hasn't really noticed. He seems to just be enjoying his little investigation.
He's looting shit.
Yeah, he's looting.
While he's
bullshit.
Bouncing around, making noise and shit, looking at
it's actually time right now.
Investigating things. I'm going to immediately draw my rapier at him and tell him to please quiet down.
You know, you could just tell me. This worked earlier.
It didn't work great earlier.
This feels like we're gonna get off on a bad foot.
Slightly.
Can we try the other foot?
I have an image question.
Let's keep quiet.
I have an image question. Does the 4-foot man have a 3-foot long rapier?
A tiny rapier? Or... Listen.
It drags on the ground.
So you wield this
and he's
with
not
two
talking
hands.
about,
You have a two-handed
he's
rapier.
not talking about the rapier when it drags on the ground.
When I'm walking around, I definitely have to hold the hilt so that it does not drag and leave my trail everywhere.
Are we talking
So
about
you're
the sword
using a rapier
still?
two-handed.
I mean, it's a rapier. They're light.
Oh, it's true, I suppose, yeah.
I'm still wondering if we're talking about the sword.
Right.
Hence why I chose rapier instead of short sword.
So, we're talking about, in 13th century France, they would have broken that shit on a rock.
Yeah,
because
you're a dick. Yeah.
Full on rapier.
You cut people's clothes when you turn left.
You did what with the beer?
Yeah, and the joke with most halflings is, pet, tripod, and his is, hey, it's up, bar stool.
Fuck.
All right.
Low hanging fruit, gentlemen. Low hanging fruit.
So
yes, please. There seems to be people fighting on the top deck. Let's try and keep it quiet.
I was unaware.
Yes. The ears, use them.
do you want to roll perception?
I use my ears.
Randall rolls for defiance. He does not use his ears. He uses his tongue.
Oh, I actually did it well.
All right. So the moment he points that out, you realize that something's going on above you.
Wait, I'm gonna look at him.
The problem is,
look at me in my ears. People upstairs.
here's the problem. It sounds like the sound of battle are kind of masked by this roaring wind sound.
That blows.
As we all bow our heads in silence.
No, I'm with you, Randall.
This is
God,
why
I can't believe I let
Randall,
these
we
two
should start
together in the
taking
same
score.
room.
There's a roaring wind sound, as in someone's throwing spells up there.
Possible?
No, maybe.
It's just suddenly windy.
maybe
It sounds like we're
maybe
rolling.
it's a
I
wind
mean, it
wall.
would have been windy when we walked up, correct?
Yeah, you didn't notice wind when you first came in.
Yeah.
It
Wait.
picked up pretty much right when you guys got here.
Someone's
if-
probably slinging it up.
If there's windy, is there Peter? What about the Lost Boys? What are we looking at here?
Good God.
Which one?
I'm gonna have to put
Not
a pun
yours.
limit.
We're gonna have to get a pun jar.
Yeah, definitely. No,
Well-
you know what? MeUndies, Nature Box, none of you guys are gonna pay me as much as Randall is when I get that pun jar.
I'm gonna go poor. I have rent to pay. Oh fuck!
Well, you have to say, time flies when you're having fun.
Give me some. Pun jar's not here yet.
No. Wait.
Oh fuck!
We made the DM quit. We won.
We won. We beat God.
That's how you win at D&D.
Make me pun the DM in the grave.
It's a grave time.
That was poor.
No, that wasn't great.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize to my parents. They didn't raise me like this.
It's better than that.
Okay. Anyways, so Jay has just pulled out pizza.
Mm-hmm.
We shall let them
We'll
cool
play for a
We'll
little
let
bit
'em
longer,
cool.
and then we'll take a hiatus.
before we take a small break.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
So we are.
I write a very
Oh my
nicely
God,
written
Bruce.
note to the owner of the establishment that I'm in, because for reasons that you don't get to know yet,
Hi.
dear sir, while I did pay for the damages to your front door, I regrettably did not pay for the damages to your loft, living quarters, and bed, which I apologize for leaving amidst the street in the chaos of what had occurred.
What the fuck did you do? This is Randall and Mitch.
It is signed Bruce, and I leave him 11 gold pieces.
Roy.
I could explain it, but it wouldn't help you. It would just raise more questions.
Moving past
What
it.
he did is he helped out several nice women.
Who I go to see.
We're moving.
Next?
Yep.
We're
Oh,
moving
God.
past
All right.
this.
Alright, so what do you do? Roy?
Hey,
Damon?
you have your asshole, I'm gonna get my own.
Good God.
Oh god.
So,
I want to look up.
I'm gonna say whatever you do there is off the record from now.
let's-
Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna slowly make my way up to the top deck to peek over and see what's going on.
Okay.
I calmly walk behind him.
I'll continue your stealth checks. Just as is. We don't need to roll all the time. So you guys head upstairs. The noise starts to get louder where you find at the top of the steps you find a dead thief. Before you even get to the top. The noise is getting louder, the combat. And
Immediately check his pockets.
You son of a bitch! You beat me to it.
you hear a voice say, "I already did that."
This is awkward.
And above you,
Mm-hmm.
in the dark, is that goblin from earlier that was with the Orc and Hobgoblin group.
Hey, my boy.
Thumb guns? Or finger guns?
Yeah, his middle finger gun.
Oh,
Middle finger
okay.
gun.
Middle finger.
I look at him. Hey.
Captain finger.
And he's like, "You with that guy?" And he kind of like looks. He's like up in the rafters, like with his arms outspread, like in full stealth mode. But
man, this reminds me of 10th date.
Okay, so while he's up there like that, I'm gonna go ahead and position myself directly under him, rapier pointed up. No, I'm not with him.
That's my boy. Don't point. He's cool.
I don't know that.
So
I'm telling you.
He actually takes one arm off the wall to go. Shut the fuck up. You are loud.
You know, I look back up at him and I just put the red.
They just bonded on a level they didn't even know they
brothers.
could.
So that guy was dead when we got here? And his friends seem to be fighting something that I can't see in the other room.
Oh.
Okay.
This sounds like a not me problem.
I mean, actually, I think it might be a precisely you problem. You cast a spell earlier, right?
I may have done a thing of mystic origin.
Okay,
maybe.
yeah, so he saw that. He's like, there's a group of, I'm gonna guess Thieves Guild. They got here ahead of everybody else, but they ran into some problems, and he like looks higher up, and you see what looks like a, it looks like a small, spindly looking form that's had a crossbow bolt just in its chest, and it also seems to be dead.
Ugh.
And you can't really see it because it's up at the top of the steps and it's dark. But he's like, so they ran into more trouble than they thought they were when they got here.
Are Daddy and the rest of the party here?
Daddy?
Yeah, Daddy. Don't make it weird.
I just look back at him.
Randall, no one actually knows what you're talking about. Remember, no one actually knows.
I know.
Okay.
But I'm assuming.
No, that's fine.
I
just want to make sure that you were aware.
No, I'm aware.
I'm just gonna look back at him and
No.
Daddy, big guy,
No.
orc-looking motherfucker.
Do you think that he could sneak around here?
Your father's here?
Well, it's not my father. It's just what he likes to be called. Don't make it weird.
It's like, there was 5 of them. There's 4 left. They're fighting something big. I got here ahead of my mates.
I say we wait for your friends.
There won't be time. Whoever wins that fight's gonna get whatever in this boat. I don't know where my friends made. The Palace Guard might have gotten them.
Want to back up? Want to back us up and we roll in? You back us up and we can do this?
Who's us?
Yeah. Me and my friend here. I heard his name earlier when he was screamed at by Larry.
Do you know each other?
Yeah, this is Roy.
What?
Jeremy.
Larry. It was Larry.
Jeremy.
Larry, come on, don't be insensitive.
No one ever saw Jeremy again.
So...
But we see Larry every day.
Yeah, I think we need to make our move pretty quick. But I don't think we should make our presence known. But yeah, I think we should
we
go
can
get
pick
involved.
the bones.
What?
Yeah, whoever wins the fight, we take winner.
Right. Yeah. That's basically what I just said. Yes.
Yeah, good idea, me.
Way to go.
Thanks, champ.
That intelligence of 20.
No one pays attention to the idiot.
You seem quiet. You guys seem quiet. Let's move in.
I'm down.
Let's go. Well, how about we have our friend here stay in the back and cover us in case shit gets hairy. He does happen to be...
I feel like you don't trust
Does seem to be a bit of a magic user.
What? Who told you?
Very perceptive.
Oh, I like you. We're gonna be friends.
Very perceptive. In fact, +6 perceptive.
That's fucking
About
funny.
+6.
If you know what I'm saying.
I'm just
If I
gonna.
had to put a number on it,
I
I'd
say
say
with a
about
+5
6.
persuasion.
I feel like you're about a +4 full of shit. All right.
Just
All right.
as I say that, I'm just gonna grab my quarterstaff and cast Shillelagh. And instead of looking like a normal Shillelagh, it's like a hellish-looking, gnarled Shillelagh. All right.
The goblin seems mildly uncomfortable with what you've just done. Does it cast light?
No, it's just a normal Shillelagh.
So he should stay in the back, right?
Absolutely.
It just looks gnarled like old wood and everything, instead of like the magical green wood.
I don't know about you, but I fucking trust people who cast this kind of magic.
It's getting to be a little much, and we've only been together for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 hours, we become best friends.
So next session, Randall will have a new character. Because 2 rogues decided they didn't like the cut of his jib.
Shake, 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 shake. We're gonna give you that hug you always wanted. Shake, 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 shake.
What's hellish?
Immediately in Thieves' Cant. Do you want to kill him?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's hellish rebuke again?
Useful. In Thieves' Camp, he replies, he seems useful. All right, so the goblin roll perception, but unless you roll high, he fucking disappears in front of your fucking eyes.
18.
He moves forward.
20.
18 for me.
You guys see where he goes, but if it wasn't for the fact that you guys were looking at him and made a good roll, you would have assumed he vanished in front of your fucking eyes.
I follow behind.
All right,
I
so
do
he
too.
goes above this to the top of the stairs and around a corner.
I follow too.
Okay. So you guys roll stealth.
We agree, so we do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stop stealing other people's shit.
Never.
Yo. 20 total.
What are we rolling still?
Yeah.
Stealth.
14.
Okay. Wow.
This is actually kind of bad now.
Alright, so you guys, the fight gets very loud, and you guys come around, and through the next doorway flies this human in studded leather armor, who just fucking lands and just hits the wall, and he's just half buried in the wall, unconscious. So whatever hit him threw him across the room. And you could still you start to hear cussing, and these thieves that you know are ahead of you, they're shouting commands and trying to get hold of this, but over the top of everything that makes it hard to hear anything else is just the sound of roaring wind, like a tornado in a small room.
It almost sounds like a cacophonous torrent of destruction, lent an unworldly anger to an immaterial form.
Mitch, I hate when you look at me like that.
I was thinking along the lines of the same thing.
I don't.
I'm actually going to take this moment to stop.
Alright, pizza break!
Balls.
Balls.
Starting strong.
Balls.
Pizza was delicious.
Yeah. That's what you get for that home-cooked, cheap-ass pizza.
Hey, it's store-bought, homemade.
Yeah, exactly.
It was DiGiorno.
It was not DiGiorno.
Was it?
DiGiorno sponsor.
No, that's DiGiorno right there.
Is it DiGiorno?
It's
Yeah,
DiGiorno.
It could be. No, we don't. It could be anything.
No, it's
It's most certainly
it
not
could.
delivery.
Oh
it's
no!
Oh, I must have got that one from Stater Brothers. I was like, normally I get my pizzas
It
from
could
Aldi.
be anything.
So.
It could be anything. But you know what? I bet if DiGiorno gave us a sponsorship, it'd be DiGiorno every
I would
goddamn
definitely
time.
buy it.
Oh, God.
I mean, that
And I
pizza
bet
was
you, I
delicious.
would tell everyone listening
It was
exactly how
not-
delicious
I would
the
also,
DiGiorno pizza is.
at the sellout I am, I
was
would also
rather-
support Bremer brand and
Stater Brothers brand.
and
I'll
Totino's.
Really? Yeah.
Totino's.
Pop Tarts. If you want to hit me with that,
I would
sponsorship.
stop eating regular pizza and just eat those Totino's rolls.
Please, thank you.
Shout out. Hit me
Delicious
up.
Totino's rolls.
I'm gonna fry them. I'm gonna fry them like a champ.
All right.
I will have Roy steal someone's Totino's. That's
You monster! I didn't know this was an evil campaign.
I know, right? We're not
It
playing
is
that
now.
kind of dickishness, right?
Dude, as the warlock, fucked up.
Hey, Ryan, can you have my water when you're over there? It's true.
Where's it at? Bro?
It's at the corner.
No,
I poured it and then I forgot it.
Yeah, I just heard the ice in it settle. Oh, there's no ice in it. I got something settled. That's
weird.
That's my
Terrifying.
That's my girlfriend. She settled hard.
Oh God.
good.
That's so dark.
She loves me. At least she says.
All right, so you're in the doorway, and a thief has just hit the wall next to you, and he might be dead. He might be unconscious. It's hard to tell.
He might even have things in his pockets.
Regardless,
I check his pockets.
I
Check his pockets. You took the other one.
was gonna say regardless. I check his
You
pockets.
find a pouch.
Son of
I
a-
take the pouch. What's
Alright.
in the pouch?
We will come back to that. You don't have time for that right now.
Stab
A
the
seizure.
pouch.
Dope. Needed one of
What?
those.
I said I stabbed the pouch. No, just,
He pulls the pouch out, and I stab it with my rapier, and it empties.
that empties out into my head. I'm gonna focus on what's happening in the battle.
Okay.
What is throwing these people around?
Priority.
You look inside the room, and you see a literal tornado throwing people around.
That's an elemental.
I'm not prepared for this level of anarchy. And quoting Max Landis. Credit. Yeah, I'm gonna put my sources.
I'm gonna look at. You said it's Damon, correct?
I haven't given my name still.
Damn it!
You've never introduced
Yeah, he
yourself.
still
No,
hasn't.
you've-
I
he
mean,
knows
he
your
knows my
name.
No,
name.
you keep threatening
Yeah.
me. Why the fuck would I give my name?
I'm
Hey,
not giving you my
I need-
name or my address.
I need to kill.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Hey, you! You know, can you like?
I'm not a sheep.
Dispel magic or something? It's a
What?
Big, there's a big monster right there.
You see them firing arrows and throwing daggers at it in this battle, and like it doesn't seem to have a lot of effect. Meanwhile, they're just getting tossed as this tornado bounces from wall to wall. It just attacks them.
Listen, Warlock, Druid problem.
And you guys are you're not topside because there's no topside. It's sort of like this whole ship's sort of encapsulated. Like it ends up
Okay.
like you would be top deck, but there seems to be like a dome over the top.
Yeah, no, I got nothing for this. That's fucked up.
Does it look like whatever it is, this monster thing, happened to? Does it seem to be guarding anything, or is it just here?
It's hard to tell. It just kind of looks like it's going berserk at the moment.
Who the fuck kept an elemental on a goddamn ship?
Crazy people, obviously.
Maybe the
What
elemental
the
was. Maybe it was flying the ship.
That'd be ridiculous.
You never know.
Elementals don't have ships.
So what do you do?
I'm going to look at our goblin companion. Goblin companion?
Goblin. It was a goblin.
Goblin.
Goblin. How do you propose we deal with this? Because I don't have anything that can hurt wind.
I can fart.
We could wait. Yeah, he just sort of ducks behind the post of the door frame and kind of leans on it.
I'm gonna follow his lead on this one.
I mean, yeah. All right. Let's do
You
that.
don't leave it at that.
Yes.
My friend Bannock told you to wait.
Who?
He's talking to Randall. Or
What?
to Damon.
Who?
I think you know him as Daddy.
Why didn't you just say that? That's his name, dude.
He's
Maybe
not a particularly friendly guy.
We got along
I
great.
believe he told you to wait an hour.
You know, I actually
I think if you had followed his direction, we'd be at about an hour right now.
see. I run on dog ears, so an hour, 10 minutes, dog ears. You know, I actually overweighted. You're welcome.
What's a dog?
What?
A dog?
Are there
never
dogs
heard
in this universe?
They're delicious.
What? Puppers, no.
You've never had dog?
Dog on it.
Your other character cringes.
Oh, Wolfie. No. I mean, I respect your
Let
dietary.
me tell you, you're missing out. 'Cause
Okay.
a dog is...
One half the, but we just lost half our listeners.
Look, dog, great. You know, they're loyal. They're a fantastic pet. But until you've lived in a land where there's not a lot of meat and you have to be down on your luck.
Hey.
Don't look at me funny because I ate a dog.
Hey, my grandmammy's grandmammy said it, try everything once, so I can't really deny that, so I respect that.
That's right.
I don't know what
So
a
I'm not
dog
broke,
is.
but I could really go for some dog right now.
You hungry? I'm kind of hungry for dog now.
There's a fight happening in front of us.
Yeah.
But behind us, it's in there.
I mean, you know.
It
Until I
sucks.
hear them start crashing around, I'm
Relatively.
not worried about it.
It sucks, it blows, it's...
Good
If we can, I would love to add a level of like sound effect over the background of this conversation.
fighting, yeah.
Yeah, just crashing and wind
You
noises. and
overestimate my editing
screams.
capabilities.
I think we could. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it off. Because
Oh,
I
wait.
feel that conversation
No.
would be so much better.
No,
if
no,
there's
wait,
some
I
shit
got
going
this.
on.
I got this. You guys just keep talking.
Oh my god! What the
No, all we do is we put 3 spoons in a metal kettle, and we just rattle those around, and we get that sound bite of the guy getting thrown off of whatever.
What?
That one sound bite that everyone uses for everything. No, that one, just that. No.
The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah,
The Wilhelm
and you
scream.
You rattle your spoons around, and you just play Wilhelm every now and then.
So, yeah. So what has become 3 voices fighting a tornado has become 2.
Jim, I always loved you.
Does that body happen to fly this way?
No,
Damn
you hear it hit something.
He's just like, right here, give me the
Pockets.
got a mid on, like, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
The halfling's gonna catch him.
it.
Just pockets.
Just
Do I happen to recognize anyone that this elemental is fighting?
One of them.
No.
Yeah, one of the guys that you glanced in there, you recognize. He's like a low-level dude who gave you a couple jobs earlier in the week.
hey, do you guys want to play cards while we wait?
I don't think we got that kind of time.
I know that guy.
We'll play blackjack.
Yeah?
I think I know that guy.
You with the Thieves Guild?
This is
Says the
awkward.
goblin?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in there with him?
I wasn't sent on this assignment.
This is a bit awkward.
Right.
I'm just here.
So the Thieves Guild isn't exactly your...
These
I
Jose
mean,
will
I'm new. They don't send me on shit like this.
But
FMG.
you're gonna...
But I mean, if I can come up on something, I can come up on something.
Gotcha.
God. So you're not gonna help out your boys at all?
I mean, he helped me out. I suppose I could try and take a stab at it.
Well, good luck, buddy. We'll be rooting for you.
Did he pay you well?
I mean, he didn't stiff me.
Okay. And then it's down just the dude you know, fighting this tornado.
It's now just him?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
At that moment, the other one just gets tossed up and just lands in a puddle. Like,
Wait, this
not not splats, but just like he's out.
Ragdolls off the ceiling.
Yeah, ragdolls off the ceiling and then the floor.
So, by the way, this tornado, it's a wind elemental. It's not just a windy deer, right?
I'm gonna say it's an elemental.
Okay, just
It's not just a windy deer. Is that what you said?
a windy female deer, a tornado.
Oh.
That was no.
No. Wow.
No.
No, you're alone on that one.
You
Wow.
had to explain it. No,
No.
That's
yeah.
because Jay's processing speed's like AOL.
I didn't get it either.
You're
And
laughing.
as we talked about earlier, I'm smarter than you. I have a higher
That one
Mitch
physically...
doesn't drink. Mitch is my windfall. If
Oh God, Jay!
Windfall.
No, I think windfall's what happened to the second to last guy right there.
Like Roy wants to stab Rand.
Like, it's about to break the fourth wall.
I stab through your character, it passes through you harmlessly and gets your.
It pops out of my sheet like Freddy Krueger.
All right.
Moving
So
on.
yeah, so you know this this guy. His name is Tyson,
Okay.
and you don't have any problems with him. He wasn't like particularly friendly, but he's not a dick. You known him a whole week.
You gotta know
Gave you a couple
when
jobs,
to
didn't
hold
stiff you on
them.
any bills.
Gotta
Are you gonna let him go down? Because he does not got this. It is very obvious.
He didn't got this with 2 friends.
5 friends, 4 friends. There were 5 of them total when they were
Friends is a strong term.
think when one thing's trying to murder all of you, it makes you friends pretty quickly.
Acquaintances.
Oh, also, when you glance in there's more than just the thieves dead in there.
Dead?
Well, out. It's hard to tell at this point.
Incapped.
Yeah, but there are more than 4 bodies in that room.
Honestly, it just might be one body spread out.
Other bodies or other items?
Other bodies.
Ooh.
Whatever crewed this ship is strewn about that room.
I'm glad I cast Shillelagh earlier.
Well, looks like he's fighting a losing battle.
Sucks.
So I'm gonna stand right here and watch.
Wow.
And if I can keep him alive after he is knocked down, maybe I will.
Okay. What do you do?
Yeah, know when to hold 'em. Gotta know when to fold 'em.
Know when to walk away.
Okay, we can't get copyright. I'm gonna gotta be careful.
So the goblin runs. No.
Shit, he folded.
No, he's just like, you guys got your head in the right place.
I mean, I'm not trying to die. He apparently is.
It's not very fun.
That's his decision. I wasn't sent here.
Not my jurisdiction.
And in that moment, you hear the final wind rush and a slam of something hitting something very hard.
Do we hear this noise like a little...
No, you actually hear the noise more like... Ah! Crash! Crumble. I mean, you may have imagined that part.
No, I made that noise. That little noise. I like that.
What you hear is a rush of wind and the sudden sound of mortality.
And you can hear the sound of rushing wind. And it's heading toward your door.
It's not the fall that kills you. It's the sudden stop. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not it.
I'm gonna hide behind him.
Whoa, bro, not it. Do not get it. I move behind him.
I'm a halfling. I am basically invisible now. You cannot turn around and see me.
I know you just walked behind me. I'm not blind.
I roll stealth.
I'm not blind.
The upside about this is they are rapidly moving away from the doorway. They are leapfrogging away from the doorway.
Who gets to the wall first?
In your argument and kerfuffle there, the goblin has disappeared.
Anyways.
So, I'm going to leave.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm gonna go right back downstairs.
Okay.
And I'm
Right out the
going
asshole.
to hide behind a barrel.
Just hide behind or in a barrel. You are a halfling.
Behind.
Behind. Okay.
1 second. I got an idea.
And I'm going to roll stealth.
Okay.
Okay, so it's coming to my door though.
Yeah. Do you follow him back downstairs, or you stay where you are?
I'm gonna keep within eyeshot of this as I move downstairs. After I lay down the pony keg, pop the top of it, and make sure it's open. Pour a little on the ground, set it down. Because I have.
no.
Because guess who fucking has range fire and prestidigitation.
Okay.
It's almost like
Hang on. For clarity, you just sat down 150 gold? I think, right?
Listen, my life is worth a lot more. To me.
No, I'm just saying, you could have just run.
Nope.
It's almost like I knew he was gonna blow something up.
No, it's almost as if you guessed I would blow something up. Knowing is a very different concept.
Roll wisdom.
That's a 4.
Don't worry about it.
So I just pour a little, and I walk downstairs and wait for that motherfucker to come on through.
Roll wisdom.
That's a 15.
Okay. You know there's a lot of gunpowder around.
Okay, secondary plan. I grab another big barrel, stack it where I go, and just make this line. I'm making a conga line, bitches.
Remember, Redactyl,
Of
there's
gunpowder
spilled
barrels.
powder all over the entire inside of this ship, too.
And I'm just gonna go, alright, you fuckers wanna run? You better start running first.
Okay, I was peeking around my barrel. I'm gonna run.
That was your wisdom check.
no
You
longer-
were hiding behind a powder barrel.
It no longer requires a wisdom check.
As I walk out of the aft hole, placing
He moved my barrel.
And here's the thing. The only keg he found was the one that wasn't leaking. Is he picks up your barrel and just leaves a trail of gunpowder, and you put this together.
and I'm just like, you better start running a lot faster, boy.
Similarly to when I jumped and rolled away from the half-orc before, I'm going to bail.
Alright, so the sound of roaring wind comes out of that one room, and it crosses over the top of your original gunpowder barrel.
As I stand a fair distance away, I'm just gonna look and go, all right, Goblin, I hope you got away. Hit the dirt.
So where do you light exactly? Is it the end of the trail and it's going up the stairs?
Oh no, I like led the trail, then stacked that gunpowder barrel at the aft hole, walked away a fair distance.
So you're burning a trail from the aft hole into the ship.
Yeah, essentially, no, I'm putting the barrel at the aft hole and leaving there coated in gunpowder because I want to make sure the explosion goes.
Okay.
And I'm as far away as I can possibly be down on the ground for cover, right?
Where are you igniting?
Yeah, that's my question.
I'm lighting a barrel.
In the
Right in the
aft hole?
front.
In the aft
Right
hole.
at the front of the
In the
aft
aft
hole.
hole.
So it just goes goom.
Gotcha, we're just sticking the tip in.
I think you guys really
Yeah.
just want to keep saying it.
I love the word aft hole.
He hated it with Helen.
It's really grown on me. And in me.
So I'm gonna blow this motherfucker.
Alright.
I'm not dealing with tornado by myself.
Or loot.
No. If it's magical, it'll probably survive.
We hope.
Listen, number one's important. I got a small lock chest.
Not for long.
Boom. There's a small explosion as the whole front of everything near the aft hole just lights up.
Oh, he had Indian food.
Yeah, it's spicy, and you kind of think, well, that was boom as like the whole inside lights up with fire, and I mean it's hard to see an air elemental. You figure it was somewhere in there when you lit it off, but that fire goes off. A huge just gout of flame shoots out of the aft hole. It's like Taco Bell fire sauce.
Oh, bad times.
And then there's just silence.
All right.
But you hear the sound of creaking from the inside of the ship. The ship does not seem to have fared well.
I follow this up with, now that debris is falling everywhere, I stand up, doop, and walk straight towards the go loot.
Okay.
You can't just torch someone's aft hole and then walk right back in.
You're gonna try me, bitch. The rogues decided to disappear. I went, I know one thing. You disappear on me, motherfucker, I'm assuming you ran faster than me.
So, what do you do, Roy?
Daddy's gonna be very upset that you killed this
I'm
goblin.
going to
I told him.
look back behind me after said explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose I'll start heading back to check out the wreckage.
Okay.
Roy's going to
Fingers
make sure he didn't
crossed.
finish it off.
Roy's gonna check his underoos.
So you walk back, just right back inside.
Yep.
A section of the ship collapses in front of you.
Ooh, gotta be careful of that. Climbing around.
Okay.
Adventurers.
I'm relying on sitcom luck.
All right. So yeah, the whole inside of this cargo area that you were in is just gutted. Parts of it are on fire.
Investigation. I need to find some loot.
Okay.
What did you do with your chest? Do you still
Oh,
have
my
it?
small lock chest. I put it in my backpack.
You just put them in his packs.
Yeah.
No, just
The pony keg gone, but
pony keg gone.
That's a 22 investigation.
all right. There's nothing in the cargo area because you torched that shit. But you head upstairs. Roll.
Roy, I don't think your buddy made it.
Roll dexterity.
One way or another, I
just
don't think your buddy
just
made
base
it, Roy.
Safe to say.
That's a 19 total.
Okay. Yeah, the stairs collapse underneath you, but you jump to the top of the steps. Where are you at? You come back and you
All right,
hear
platformer.
the sound of the stairs collapsing.
You did the sound of a jackass.
Don't threaten to kill me.
I'm going to head for where I think a captain's quarters may be.
That would most likely be top deck.
Where he's going.
So,
Yeah. Then I suppose I will follow.
It'll be mid decks, actually.
I suppose I will try to follow.
Okay.
good luck climbing. No stairs.
Yeah, there's nothing left of the steps. How do you get up there?
Acrobatics.
Okay, roll.
He's gonna do flippy shit.
What do you do?
I'm gonna head to, I guess, anything that looks worth it. So I guess captain's quarters too. I mean, he's probably gonna meet me there.
Where do you think the captain's quarters would be on the ship?
Well, I'm just going floor by floor. If I see, like, I look around and see, like, captain's deck or what looks like it might be.
What are you looking for?
Loot. That's a nice area.
Roll a knowledge shipwright.
Should I roll int or
Yeah, roll an intelligence.
3? I'm not on ship.
You think
Bro, you dumb.
you know what you know from stories is that the captain's quarters is the top of the ship.
Well, since this is my loot, since I killed it, I'm gonna loot deck to deck, anyways.
Okay. So, what do you roll for acrobatics?
Is it? I'm proficient in acrobatics. Is it my bonus plus the proficiency bonus?
Yes.
When you're proficient.
So I got a 14.
All right, you clamber up.
Flippy shit.
Sweet.
I
Right.
killed a boat.
Yeah. Are you trying to hide the fact that you're following him, or you? You just,
No, I mean everyone.
no
else,
reason to it.
Everyone else in here should probably be dead. So
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you made it.
Yeah, you guys don't
Motherfucker, I
don't
blew
hear
it.
wind. You don't hear shit. You hear creaking, and there's parts of the ship that are falling apart. Are you like worried about running into structural problems, or are you just traveling through? Okay, roll
Sitcom
dex
luck.
again.
Sitcom luck.
Roll dex again.
That's 14.
Okay.
Not as good as my last one.
All right. You're fine. A section of the ship collapses underneath your feet.
Doop, doop, doop. Just keep walking.
Yeah. All right. Just sort of step to the left.
Ooh, that's dangerous. Watch out for that.
Got it.
Where are you headed? Do you think?
I'm looking for a captain's quarters.
Roll an intelligence check.
Shipwright.
Roll and. That's a 20 total.
Fuck.
You kind of think that, like, if you were the person who made the ship, you'd put the captain's quarters in the center because it doesn't look like there's any way to look out. Like, the captain usually, like, stands on the top and sees things.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a capsule, you think, what's the point?
Okay.
So you think it's got to be mid-decks.
I head in that direction.
Okay.
I'm still looting floor by floor, so I probably don't even see him leave.
They're, like, you find... Okay, so if you're looting floor by floor, you're probably going to head to the bodies, right? You guys saw a bunch of bodies in that last room.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right, so roll investigation, I guess.
Okay. I'm good at that.
You see a lot of... There's the thieves, which are easy enough to loot. Do you deal with him, or you just beeline to where you think something might be?
Oh, no, he can go off and
Okay.
do whatever he wants.
Thank you.
For sure, yeah.
17 total investigation.
Okay. You find the thieves right out the gate. Also, there are several bodies of...
Any of them alive? I mean, if one might have the lucky feet.
Not in that room.
Alright. Free loot.
I mean, having lucky feet doesn't work out for rabbits.
After your explosion, no.
He did have lucky feet, and then...
Yeah, so yeah, you find the 5 thieves. They all had a couple daggers on them apiece, a pouch of some kind, and we can go into like what's in each of their pouches later.
How many thieves' pouches am I receiving?
5.
Okay, so...
Well, sorry, plus the one you already got.
So I got
2
6.
of them or whatever.
So times 6.
Yeah.
And how many more daggers?
There's a couple daggers
So 2.
each. They travel with daggers.
So 14. 12.
What are you doing 14?
I have
5.
5 people, so 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so 12. Oh no, I'm miscounting.
Okay, so
Great, I just showed math to the world. I'm gonna be embarrassed as fuck.
Yep.
Brandon doesn't do math. I'm making the sound guy. All right, so
The devil's alphabet.
and but otherwise they seem to be just
Warlock.
If you want to take their clothes off them.
That's weird.
Perv, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, that's weird.
Come on, man. I'm not an asshole.
Daddy.
Dude, that's his name. Why are you making it weird?
Bruce makes his way to the tinderbox.
Also, it's spelled D-A-H-D-E-E.
Wait, what?
That's how you spell daddy.
D-A-H?
D-E-E.
D-E-E.
Daddy.
Daddy.
He is a warlock.
We skipped schooling. Alright, so you, while he's
This
looting
is
bodies,
why
you
support the
had,
public
like,
education system.
straight past all the bodies toward this back room. And there's a door.
Is it locked? I tried to open
It's locked.
it. Well, break out the trusty thieves' tools.
Roll.
16 total?
Yep. Alright, so you unlock the lock, and you try to open it, but it feels barred from the inside.
I happen to know a guy who does explosives if you need to get in.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my rapier and slip that through the crack in the door to lift whatever is
Make a strength check.
barn.
Oh my god, the rapier.
And this is how he got a short sword.
You got a short rapier.
17.
Alright, so you could feel the bar lift up and
That's a
tumble
negative
out.
1 on strength, and I still got 17.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, so it works. Door opens
Little
up for you.
hands, big plans.
Little hands, big
No,
plans.
small hands.
Small hands, big plans.
Whatever.
Listen, man, my girlfriend trademarked that shit. I gotta be careful.
TM.
TM.
It's like a terrible play on the. It's awful. That's all I think about every time you say it.
That's so awful.
You need to cut that.
I'm not. No. Small hands, big plans. Isn't like.
Look, you made it bad. We're gonna
You
cut
made
that.
it
We're
bad.
gonna cut
I know,
you
I'm
making
so
it
sorry.
You're a
bad.
bad person.
So yes, what do I find in the said quarters?
So this room has been like it's you found the captain's quarters, but during the crash, everything got flipped over. Like it's in complete disarray.
I'm looking specifically for.
There's like a desk, and it's just this pile of shit that ended up just slammed against the other wall.
Looking for that desk.
Okay.
Because I want to check them drawers.
Okay.
So he crawled in the aft hole to check the drawers and found out that everything had been tossed like a salad.
That was quite a reach, but goddamn did it work.
Here you go, buddy.
He reached and just found gold. All right.
When you reach that far up the aft hole, you're gonna find something.
Not if you clean properly. All right.
Depends on how far you reach.
I'm in my elbow.
The rapier is 3
Finger deep within the borderline. Okay. So you start digging through the wreckage,
Yeah.
and you flip over a chunk of desk, and you find a body that makes a sound when you uncover it.
The body makes a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward.
You found a survivor.
I'm going to draw a dagger,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask who they are. Who are you?
You're not sure what she is,
That's racist.
but she's a woman
Or something.
with black eyes.
He found the real treasure. Love.
Check her pockets. Check her pockets. See if she has peas.
It's a woman. Yeah, it's a woman with black eyes.
She's alive. I can't check her pockets.
And just this this pale blue dress.
Good God.
I'll wait. Don't encourage each other.
It was a reference. Made a reference.
We'll go outside.
She looks in a bad way. Yeah, sleep for a moment. You're not in this anyway.
It's terrible.
Wow, they really killed themselves there. All right, so yeah, this woman, gorgeous, pretty woman, black eyes, tall, lithe, Problem is she's got a rather large chunk of desk sprouting out of her side, and she's bleeding. Doesn't look like she's gonna make it. What do you do?
I apologize to the listeners. Me and Mitch lost our minds for a second.
Really? You had them? Ever?
Okay, so she's got a chunk of desk in
Yeah,
her.
she's got a chunk of desk sticking out of her. What do you do?
I'll resheath the dagger, and how big a chunk is this desk?
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like.
Then it would probably be bad to remove it.
Yes.
So I won't do that.
Don't do that. If you want her to die. Like, if you want her to die, it's totally on par with if you want her to die.
When you're that deep in the aft hole, you always gotta wonder.
That's enough.
The best part is, I don't think the listeners are gonna get your reference.
Pull out.
You are beating that hole to death. Okay. You've got to treat it with a little more tenderness, or they're never gonna let you use the aft hole again.
Anyway.
So,
Sorry.
it's all good.
It's not. It's not okay. I'm sorry.
They're god awful.
So she's saying something under her breath that you can barely hear. Barely hear.
I'm gonna get closer and try to understand what she's saying.
It sounds like brace.
Brace?
Yeah, it's all like the best you can hear from where you're standing is brace.
Like the word brace?
She's saying more than that, but yeah, all you hear is brace.
Not knowing whether or not when she says brace, whether or not she's talking about an actual brace, or if I should brace myself, I'm going to immediately just I guess tense up just in case something does happen, but also I'm going to look down at her arms.
Okay. Her arms, she's got them kind of like, she's like putting them forward, but like she doesn't have the strength. Like she's almost trying to reach out to you.
Oh, she needs a hug.
I'll reach back out. I'll reach out to her and I will clasp both of her hands.
Brace me.
What?
Brace me. Yeah.
Oh my god, she actually wants a hug. I was kidding.
So what is Bruce doing?
Yes.
Drowning. You might not want to cut
Goes
in.
to the tinderbox.
Okay. Bruce goes to the tinderbox, and it's very late at night, and Bruce enters the tinderbox. However we do that, it's never really been disclosed how we have access to the tinderbox after
Just
hours.
walk
But we
in.
sort of do.
You paid for a room, you can get into a tavern.
Because Kendra's probably sleeping, Bruce goes and wakes her the fuck up.
So you knock on her room?
Yeah.
Her room's locked.
Yeah, I wake her the fuck up.
Okay. Do you
Not
like
breaking
pounding
anything.
on the door?
Hmm?
Pounding on the door?
I mean, I knock as much as a dude with a 12-pound hand can. Yeah, about like that.
God
Yeah.
damn.
No, what? Oh no. Yeah, Bruce?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a minute.
Do I have a choice, Bruce?
I mean, yeah.
Then no, I want to go to bed. What do you want?
Leave my money sack here.
Why?
And, I want you to take out my rent for the room
Wait, what?
until I come back.
The door cracks open. Bruce, what's up?
I'm gonna leave my money sack here, and I want you to take out my pay for this room I'm in until I come back.
Why can't you just pay me later? Bruce, is something wrong?
Nah.
Wow, Bruce. There's a lot of times you've lied to me. That was the most unbelievable one so far.
I wasn't trying too hard. And to be fair, I don't think I ever lied to you. I don't think. Maybe stretch things a little bit.
Context?
The context is neither Mitch nor Jay can really remember if Bruce ever lied to Kendra.
He typically doesn't.
Bruce typically doesn't lie, and the opportunity never even really came up.
But there's also this thing where when we introduced the two characters, we had the implication that they've known each other for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, probably. It's hard to know somebody
At
forever
some
and not
point.
lie.
With the line of business that Bruce used to be in, still is in, will be in forever.
I'll take the purse if you need me to hold on to it, but I'm still confused.
And I drop my purse on her floor.
Okay.
And it falls with a thud of 180 gold pieces, 117 silver pieces, and 579 copper pieces. So it
She
falls,
just stares
it falls with the
at
thud
that.
of approximately 3 bowling bags.
She stares at that.
And kick it into her doorway.
Bruce? Are you in trouble?
Find out tomorrow.
Can't afford a goddamn fishing license.
Bruce, if you're in trouble, we can figure something out.
Bruce could have bought a fishing license for everyone at that dock.
Damn.
Bruce has principles.
Oh, that's fair.
There are a lot of people at that dock, but yeah. If you're in trouble, we could work something out.
Nah.
The ladies next door could help.
Nah, we'll see.
I know people.
Sweetie, I know people.
I know that, Bruce.
Go to bed.
Right. After this?
I mean, I always sleep better after someone drops me a fat paycheck.
I mean, I like to count it. Okay, Bruce. Stay safe, okay?
Yeah.
Right. There's a cold cut sandwich in the bar.
Score. Bruce leaves. Bruce's big departure. Sweet. As he's walking down the stair, sandwich. Fucking awesome. She hears Bruce rustle around downstairs and turns the front door close.
You never hear the door close.
Doesn't it get cold?
Last you saw her, she was still standing in the doorway.
No, Bruce. She hears the front door closed.
Okay, yeah.
And she hears Bruce rustle around and she hears the front door closed.
Okay.
Bruce leaves.
Alright.
Bruce goes around the back, around the front to the other place.
Okay.
Bruce is going to visit an old friend in the Church of Vespra.
Brace. Right.
Brains.
Actually, let's do a little bit with Damon. Damon, you finished looting. What do you do next?
I keep scouting and looting.
Well, there's the door that he opened behind you. You probably saw him working on it.
Oh, dope. I walk in.
Okay. You see him standing over this very beautiful woman with her arms raised in front of him.
Ooh, awkward. I'll be in and out. I'll be right out. So I investigate to look for loot.
Alright, so there's another stairway that leads up to a top deck.
No, I'm talking about in this room.
Oh, in this room?
11.
I'll leave you to do whatever you're doing.
Whatever happened in this room has forced, everything in this room to basically just get slammed against the wall, which is why this woman doesn't look so good.
Dope.
Because she was part of everything.
Yeah.
So I just go...
Just sort of digging through the wreckage.
Okay, I'm going to draw the rapier again.
What? I didn't do anything.
And I'm going to turn and, point it at my buddy here. I'm going to say, leave.
Dude, you just let your friend die, and you're going to do moral high ground on me. Listen, I'm just going to...
Brace!
Why don't you just listen to the lady? She obviously wants something from you.
I mean, you're the one that likes to give hugs.
I'll give her a hug. Listen, I just want to cock block the halfling.
I mean, it's clearly working.
Well, obviously, because you're focusing on me rather than the woman on the ground.
Yes,
She seems to be, she's been, holding on to her life. When he mentions hugging her, she looks at him and gets remarkably, upset at that idea.
Dude, she obviously wants some half pint, not a full quart.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to ignore my companion.
As just drawers are being
I'm
opened.
gonna go ahead and just stab him in the face.
And I'm going to embrace said lady and pull her toward me.
Embrace me.
Giggity.
I do so.
Right. You get this. You hug. And
At first, it's just this feeling of peace, but then it gets very, very cold. And you feel your cheeks burn like you've had frostbite. And you have to close your eyes because it starts to hurt.
Okay.
And when you open them, she's not there anymore.
Oh shit.
And I say, hey, did you see where she went? Because she's gone.
Listen, man, I don't keep track of your hoes. I'm just gonna.
Well,
did I find anything, by the way?
Not yet.
You didn't find a woman with black eyes.
Do you say anything else to him in the room?
I'm just gonna look and go, that was some hibbly jibbly bullshit, by the way, and that's coming from me. That was Faye, and I think there was no other way. Okay?
That was what?
That was Faye. Do you not know Faye? Am I the only magic person here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a rogue.
this is awkward.
Thief. Don't really do the magics too much.
Well, I think you're gonna start. So
What?
good luck with that.
I'm gonna what?
Yeah, Faye just bonded with you. That was weird. Good luck with that, bro. Do you not know what that means?
No.
Oh, you're about to go on a fucking trip in your favorite rocket ship.
Shit.
Oh, this is the rocket ship, though, so...
Touche.
Seriously, we should start looting. This is gonna crumble soon. I saw the support beams.
Oh. Whoa.
For real, though, comes a voice from the doorway.
Is it Goblin?
What?
Yeah.
Hey, boy, you want something?
It's not just a goblin. It's a goblin, hobgoblin, and a big-ass orc in plate.
Daddy!
Daddy!
Bannock.
Okay, Bannock Daddy! Whatever you want from me.
Whatever. So, how's the loot, guys?
I actually haven't found much of anything in here. I just started looking in here. You want this one?
I found a woman and she hugged me and now she's gone.
That's cute. Was there treasure?
I haven't found anything in here. You want to loot in here?
No, not that I've seen.
Yeah, what about all them bodies that you were looting earlier?
Here. And I hand him 10 daggers.
And their pouches?
Listen,
You
I
hand it
killed
all
the
over?
boat.
Do you hand it all over?
I hand him the daggers.
Okay.
Yeah, but they can't see that.
I hand him the daggers.
And then the hobgoblin says, and the chest?
Hobgoblin?
Yeah.
They didn't see. No one saw me take that.
Hobgoblin was in the
Yeah,
room
I
with
did.
us.
No,
Hobgoblin or the Goblin?
no,
The goblin was, they knew was in the room with them.
no.
Okay.
No, I looted that before we even met up with the goblin who was on the roof looking down at the stairs.
She snaps her fingers and goes invisible.
This is dicks, and also,
And Bannock steps forward and goes, the chest.
no. And I'll tell you why. First of all, there's a window, right? This is Randall.
No.
No,
There's no
you're
window.
in the center of a
You are in the
tube.
First of
center
all-
of a ship.
First of all, I am a warlock of the depths of hell. You
Guys?
touch me, we all burn, motherfucker. We all go to hell.
Guys,
And I have friends.
Guys, I'm not with him.
I looted. I
You got
killed
loot?
I
mine.
actually don't because, you know.
Pockets.
Ryan's
I
over here like,
I
I'm
mean,
covered in dead.
Your rabbit ears?
I mean, they're empty.
You can go.
All right, I will see y'all
Ryan's over
later.
here like, I'm covered in dead, lady, man. Get off my back.
You're actually covered in frost.
Like, I just...
Like you're like shivering and covered in frost right now.
You've seen some shit,
You,
man.
like you guys, like, this doesn't bother anyone that I'm... It's, like, summer outside.
It's weird lately.
Listen.
Actually, legit. In game, weather's been weird nowadays.
Oh.
Weather, like, it's global warming out there lately. Like,
how
it's
just
really
threatened
difficult to
everybody
peg the
got
weather.
glossed over.
What's up?
I just threatened and it just went, oh yeah, we're gonna
You
try
know-
this.
No, they didn't care.
No, I'm just gonna go, listen, you can have this, you can have whatever else. I got mine, and that's all I need. But the fact of the matter is, I can blow this motherfucker still. I don't care.
Last I saw, you blew up all the gunpowder.
I know, but do you know how structure works? I do.
So,
You
guys,
willing to die?
Yeah,
I'm...
because I got friends in hell, and they'll make good care of
Ryan's
taking
like,
for
I'm
you.
just gonna...
I'm gone, guys. I'll see you guys later.
You walk up to the door where the goblin's just like, he just stops you, gives you the pat down.
Like, dude, I emptied my pockets. What do you want?
And he's just like, take it easy.
I mean, alright.
Gives you the fist bump. Fuck off.
Listen,
The
you got-
chest.
You got the rest of the loot, but that's mine. Or I could just
What
grab...
other loot?
I don't know. I haven't searched yet.
I'm heading back to town.
I'm not back down. My shit. You guys took forever. And the only reason you're here is because of me.
Says who?
Me! I watched!
Really? What do you think happened to the palace guard when you left?
You ran away from them. Either way, distraction, assist. Distraction, assist.
Uh-huh.
Distraction, assist.
Vanoy. Human, says the hobgoblin.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not even dead. Look at me.
listen.
I'd punch you in the mouth.
Listen.
Chest.
No.
Bannock steps forward. Chest.
No.
Bannock grabs you by the shirt collar.
That's careful wording. I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes. We can all go to hell today, or you can let me go.
He lifts you up by the shirt collar.
I'm not scared.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stare him cold in the eyes. One more person touches me, we all burn.
So it's cool if I touch you?
Well, you're daddy.
He is daddy.
He is daddy.
Don't make it weird.
I am daddy.
Don't make it weird. But I'm telling you, we'll all burn together, and guess what? It won't be my first time.
You rolling intimidate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit!
A roll that mattered.
20 total.
Oh shit. Okay.
It helps that I have burns on my face with this.
He lowers you back to the ground, and he looks at the hobgoblin. He looks at you. And Bannock says,
Biggest smile on my face.
"What's your name?"
Depends. You a mage?
No.
Any of you mages?
They don't answer.
I mean, the lady who turned business
Fuck it.
probably is.
Name's Damon. Damon Shaw. Pleasure. Now, see, I'm not trying to be a dick to you. It's called respect. I was more than willing to come along with you guys and split the loot, but then I got here and then killed everything. Goblin didn't kill much even, so in fairness...
I mean, we were watching.
Yeah. Yeah, I could jerk off too, but the thing is, it helps when someone actually goes in and fucks, so...
You blew your load all over somebody else's party.
Asshole.
Yeah.
You blew your load in an aft hole all over somebody else's party.
I gave everybody plenty of time to run. They were on the ground.
I'm trying to show you a modicum of respect. Shut up.
Oh.
Bannock he's just like...
For the listeners, Bannock is bothered.
Bannock grimaces. And the goblin you've noticed has creeped up next to you as Bannock was lifting you up.
If anything's missing on my person, I can still detonate this motherfucker. And I'll be checking right now. And I pat myself.
Okay, it's still there.
Okay. Goblin, I know your skills. Fuck off back to the group.
No.
Alright?
Let's burn.
And I'm just getting prestidigitation to make a little flames appear on me.
Bannock points out that I've set you down.
I don't
If I wanted the chest, I could have plucked it off your body before I hucked it through a wall.
Aw, that's cute. That's also nice because
the wall's made of wicker.
And
you're made of human.
That's actually really nice because then I have an escape route and everybody still blows up. Yeah, thank you.
I would be outside.
So anyways, I'm going to show you respect. You're going to show me respect. And next time you want to go on an adventure and you need my help, or if I want to go too, we can work together.
Roll persuasion.
God, it's gone.
My bet's on 2.
Oh, fuck!
Wow.
That's 4 total from a 1. Or you could just leave me alone.
The hobgoblin walks. Bannock picks you up by the lapel again. And the hobgoblin actually puts her hand on his shoulder and says, "You know what? He's right.
Hi.
He did all the work for us. Let him have it."
I'm going to make sure all my shit's still here. Immediately.
Pats himself again.
And this
Make
is how
sure-
you get trust issues.
Make sure... I have a lot. I make sure everything's still the same weight.
Gorm, step away from him. He seems to be a little freaked out by the fact that you can pick pockets.
He disappeared.
He's good at it.
I know.
I mean, I literally disappeared. Why are you giving me credit?
Oh, because I like you.
You're not going to give me credit because you like me?
No, because I trust that you respect me already.
You don't know a lot about goblins, do you?
I just moved here.
Okay.
In fairness,
Bannock, let him go. There's got to be something else in this ship, and, well, like you said...
The captain's quarters is right here. I mean, there was a lady. I don't know if you wanted to loot that.
Like you said, it's always better to make a friend, isn't that right?
I like to think of myself as very personable.
Let him go, Bannock. We got things to look through.
Alright.
The King's Men will be here by morning. We need to clear the ship.
Yep. You're welcome to the captain's quarters, whatever is in here.
Oh, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
Palace Guard's going to know you're coming back in. They're going to be looking at the gates.
Oh, trust me. I'm fine.
Do not get that chest confiscated.
Oh, don't worry.
Because if I can't have it, I certainly don't want the king to.
I got this. If I could threaten my way to victory with you guys, I'm sure I can figure out a plan.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. See you later, sweetness. Good for steak.
Never say that again.
I make sure all my shit's still there.
It's there.
And I go.
All right.
Gonna have to go dig a hole.
So, yeah, you have made it out of the... You've come out of the aft hole. As opposed to the time when you came in the aft hole.
Yeah.
And,
Pull out.
yeah, you pulled out. Which you don't need to do in the aft hole.
Hey,
For the record?
I'm releasing myself from the aft.
No, it got dangerous in there. He had to pull out.
by the way,
for safety.
Jay, I feel like I can tell you now. I have no spells that could do what I said I could do.
I'm absolutely sure of that.
The only
They
one-
don't know you. You did alright. You blew up some shit. You don't know them either.
Some? How dare.
I mean, ship's still there. You are cold as my friend.
Yeah.
You're shivering. Like this is a scary level of cold. You're worried you have hypothermia.
Yeah. I'm just shivering my way back to town.
Okay.
Or to Griffinsport.
Alright. You being a smart person realize that getting back into town might be difficult.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk to a secluded area after I feel I've been gone, and I check the ground to see if there's any footsteps following me.
Roll perception.
Roll paranoia.
16.
Don't notice anything.
Perfect.
Alright.
And I find a tree that I can remember where it is, and I dig a hole. I put all my loot in there. I put some hole over it, and then I go, okay, just to be safe. A little bit of blood. Just a little cut, a little bit of blood. Draw a devil rune. By the order of my pact, anyone that touches this is going to be fucked.
Can you do that? You
No,
haven't-
but I'm going
okay.
to pray to my pact
Okay.
and say, if anyone touches it, let me know who.
It flashes.
That's what I like to hear. And I'm going to walk straight through the front gate after cleaning myself of dirt and everything.
Just walking right in.
Yep.
He passed me?
No, you're there first.
That's-
Unless
yeah.
you do something else.
Yeah.
Real quick
No.
though, before we get to that, because it's an hour trip, Mitch.
So does the Church of Vesper have doors in Griffinport?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a big
It's
temple.
just open in the front.
I mean, yeah, you can
described
close
it
it.
formerly as very
Like a Parthenon.
Parthenonic, yeah.
Parthenon,
so,
yeah.
like, it's very possible that it is just an open foyer into.
The front has Parthenon style pillars, but there are doors.
Okay.
You can close it up. Yeah.
I knock, or whatever. Actually, I don't know what Bruce would know what the custom here is. I don't know what the custom here is. You just walk in or you knock it. I don't know.
You knock and the door's open.
Okay.
It's they're used to late night visitors. At
Yeah.
People need
It's
help
church.
all the time.
Yeah.
One of the nuns opens the door and says, "Bruce."
I can't remember the lady's name because it's been like 3 months. But I asked to speak with the matron of the establishment.
Granlund.
Brandon, thank you.
She's asleep at the moment. Is there something I can do for you, Bruce?
Not particularly.
What is it you're here for?
Company. Just company.
Okay. 1 second. I can see which ones are available to give you.
I would appreciate Miss Granland's time if she's up for it.
I will ask. And she goes off, and you can see that it's quiet here, but there's people up and milling about.
Doing whatever.
Yeah, hanging around. And after like 10 minutes, the giantess that you know is Granlin comes downstairs. And she's in like a nun habit version of a nightgown. And she's like, Bruce?
Evening.
I heard you were arrested.
I mean, which time?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Bruce, dear. I heard you were arrested.
Which time?
I love it.
This afternoon, I heard you were arrested in the docks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why are you here?
Fishing.
Fishing for what, dearie?
Just company. Mind a walk?
I don't mind.
I don't walk, actually.
She's an old giant lady. She might not. It's kind of like Bruce.
And out of the front of the Church of Vespera walk two
Very
humongously large
people.
older folk.
In the wise words of a great
She
man.
says, let me get my coat.
No need. And I provide her with my traveling cloak.
You romantic fool.
Aww. A ship.
Wait, hang on.
We ship this.
Listeners ship this.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to wrap things up a little bit.
That was all I had.
That leaves
to do,
you.
so,
Yeah, I feel that's a good place to leave that.
It's 8:14.
I'm gonna use the disguise kit and switch out to my fine clothes that I get from being a
And
ship.
then walk into the...
Yeah,
Okay.
so I look like a completely different person. Like
You're there first.
Yeah, I'm going
Frostbite, go.
Going through the thief area.
Back over the wall from the other side. Okay. Yeah, there's
Or
like a
I'm gonna-
couple of hidden handholds that you know you use. Use it. Do an acrobatics check. Just you can take 10 to like. It's not like you're.
No,
Yeah,
I'm in.
okay, you're fine.
Yeah, so
So yeah, you scale that wall and head over. You never bump into him. Like you don't find him again. Surprisingly.
wait, when I jump over, is that guy that was like in the bushes there?
Oh.
Do you roll stealth?
No.
Yes. So you're greeted by a dude who pops out with a dagger, and he's like, "The fuck?"
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
Can I tell you not to leave the city?
No.
Holy fuck!
The lies that have come out in the last 10 minutes.
So,
Boy, that was
pretty
awesome.
sure I did. Is it hard to hear me from down there?
I actually have not seen you today.
Last night.
Holy shit.
What? No, fuck this. Come with me.
Alright.
And then he bounces.
Where are we going now?
We're gonna go back to the sewers. We're gonna talk to the boss. We're gonna talk to my boss.
Dad.
Alright.
And he puts his dagger to your back and says, "Let's go."
You don't gotta put it to my back.
I mean, apparently I do.
I mean, I'm gonna go with you.
You're a liar. I watched you leave the fucking city.
You're a liar. We're part of the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put my dagger to your back.
Alright.
By the way, Jay, I'm replacing my Steamboat Willie walk with like a noble walk, like very careful, elegant stepping.
Breeding a
They call that
little
catwalk.
slightly burnt.
Oh
No.
my god, no.
Disguise kit, makeup, clean up.
Put makeup on the book.
Uh,
You were saying like acting like you were reading your book while you were walking. That's why I asked.
no,
Okay.
oh god, no.
All right, so yeah, you come to the gates, and there is
Reading the Necronomicon.
there's a city watchman.
Hello,
They've been replaced by day shift. It's morning. It is like business in Griffinport.
oh, just visiting. Possible trade if possible. Buying, selling.
Persuasion.
I mean, I don't know. Fucking duck.
One.
I'm here to fuck bitches.
Where the hoes at? What Randall needs to say? I'm here to explore the opportunities of trade and commerce in this town.
Oh, what did you roll for? Did you have a disguise kit? You said.
Yeah, I have a dice.
What'd you roll for
You
that?
didn't tell me.
Sorry. Yeah.
What
Let me
do you
get
have?
this.
Where the hoes at?
So you're lying to him. Let me see if he recognizes that you're somebody who
What do
he
I
should be
add?
looking out for.
What do I add for disguise kit?
Are you training in a disguise kit?
Yeah.
Then proficiency bonus.
Dope.
I'm gonna
14.
say charisma. Sounds like a charisma skill.
17 then.
Okay. Either way, you're good. He doesn't recognize that you're somebody
Sleight
you
of
should be looking out
hand?
for.
Stealth?
Well, it's a kit.
Those are the closest.
But typically, you do add like a ability bonus to something
Which are-
too, so it's hard to tell.
Well, sleight of hand and stealth are both dexterity.
Well, I
though,
guess
so
it is
that's not
deception.
really.
So,
I don't know.
Oh, deception. Yeah, charisma.
yeah, it's all
Deception. Deception would be a good one. Yeah.
good. Okay. So, what the bitch was at? Alright.
Prostitution isn't legal in Griffinport.
It's not prostitution. If you buy them a few drinks, they buy you a few drinks. You get to know each other, go on a few dates. You know, go have a lovely dinner.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, that's what you got. You gotta find love. You can't just fuck them and leave them.
How close am I to this conversation?
If you are right where... I think...
Comedic purposes.
I mean, you were at the same distance as the previous time you were listening to him talk at the gate.
And I'm currently being walked away, knife on my back.
Yes.
Guards!
Holy shit!
I'm being held against my will, knife to my back?
Really, bro?
I mean...
He puts the knife to your cheek, and he's like, I'm gonna remember this. And he draws a little blood, but he fucking bones out.
Stitches get stitches.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have a job. Could you let me in?
He's getting
Yeah,
away!
yeah. The guard, like, fuck! And he runs off.
Do I get let in?
He runs up. He's like, what's up?
Little blood dribbling.
You see? He got...
Which way did he go?
He went that way. I mean, we can still see him. He's not that far.
He chases.
I just saunter in. Hey, dude, just keep Steamboat Willie walk back.
It's like, you owe me one.
Me?
Now we're even.
Alright, we go.
Just bailed each other out. Like
We just like small, like just a little bit.
that was a square bail. That was just a handoff.
We do a small fist bump and just keep walking. I'm Steamboat Willieing just past. Oh fuck!
And that is.
It's important
night
to know.
one
Night one.
It is important to know.
on the edges of Griffinport
That
because
Bruce-
you spent a lot of time in there.
It is important to know that Bruce is back in his cell
Oh, that's
before sunrise.
Okay.
holy shit.
The door's not locked.
So I just was like, what end do you want to hit? I'm tired as fuck.
Everybody gains 600 experience points.
Yo.
Yay.
I level up. I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
I did actually level up.
And I'm going to throw on another 200.
Ooh, I like it.
So 800.
You didn't level up, did you?
Yeah.
What?
What's level 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm...
What's level 3?
3 is 300.
No.
And,
No.
Or 2 is 300.
Okay.
Level 3 is...
You already
900.
were at 2. Was it 900?
Yeah. We.
I'm at
leveled up.
1100.
Oh, well, shit. Alright.
I'm at 1100.
Yeah, 1100 after the extra 200.
Okay, then I'm just going to give you the 6. Never. You don't need the 8.
So 900.
Okay. Well, shit. I didn't expect that, but
Well,
that's
we're
cool.
level 3.
You may take your first level in Warlock because you have strange dreams.
Don't mind if I do.
Yo, Baylock. This was a great game, guys. This was fun.
You,
And none of the players know what the fuck Bruce looks like.
We still have never met Bruce.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
yeah.
I still don't know his name, so...
That's true.
Thank you for listening to the Torchlit Tavern. We hope you all enjoyed what we had to present to you today, and we look forward to sharing more adventures with you in the future. We are live on the internet, and you can find us on Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, and Facebook by searching at Torchlit Tavern. You can also follow up with several of our entertainers.
I'm Ryan, and I am at Ryan SCB Santos on Twitter.
You can find your DM, Jameson Oxford, at Agent Beige on Twitter.
You can find your favorite warlock at Twitter at Argo Omega.
Don't forget to tune in every Wednesday for our updates to our podcast, as well as follow us on these wonderful sites to know when, what, and how we're doing things. Also, don't forget to rank us 5 stars. That'll pump us to the top, make it easier for you to find and share with your friends. Have a good one.
And fuck your warlock.